Hi again. This is a seasonal couple, Madame Diane and Mr. Patrick. Hello again. And first, I want to say, subscribe. We need those numbers to go up, please. So, honey, what we're going to discuss today
Well,
to
today
our
we
seasonal farm.
yeah, seasonal. That's the key.
Hmm.
And when we started, the reason we actually started was to encourage people, seasonal people, couple, not
Hmm.
just couple.
Hmm.
If you are seasonal in your life,
Hmm. Hmm.
to not to be stuck behind, not to be stuck thinking that life is over.
Hmm.
We try to encourage
Hmm.
anyone.
Hmm.
You don't. There are quite a number of us in our age bracket that think,
Hmm.
oh, they're not bothered about
Yeah, they're not
anything.
bothered with technology. They're just,
Not
what I
just
mean,
technology, they're just not bothered with life. They are stuck.
yeah, they give up.
They don't
Yes.
want to try
No,
anything
nothing
new.
new. No.
You get me?
They just want nothing to disturb their peace. If it's not
Yeah, they
broken,
are.
don't fix it.
Yeah, in their comfort zone, they are
Yeah,
there all
yeah.
the time.
Mhm,
But
mhm,
there's nothing. That's what we
mhm,
try to do.
mhm,
There's nothing
mhm,
um, that stops you
mhm,
from enjoying yourself or
mhm,
enjoying your life. I mean, if you put it on hold,
mhm.
who's gonna leave it for you?
No,
You
it's
get
true.
me? And the
Hmm.
time will still pass.
Yeah.
You get me? And
Hmm.
that is the whole idea of
Hmm.
our setup.
Hmm.
And then part we did mention some constraints that
Hmm.
we have,
Hmm.
seasonal couples have,
Hmm.
and today we just want to address something, and we
Hmm.
want to address it in the area of
Hmm.
internet
Hmm.
technology.
Hmm.
You get me?
Devices.
So the
Hmm.
in my own case, for instance, I hate it. I don't even if I had a video here, the video recorder. I
Hmm.
don't even know how. I not only that I don't know how to use it now. I am not even interested in
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
you get me?
Because with me as well, I
Mm,
mean, if I don't need to go on the computer, I do not go on it.
yeah.
I mean, I do not have no
So
interest.
we both work with computers,
Yes.
but we seem to limit ourselves to
Just
the
to,
platform that we use.
yes, that's it. What
Yeah,
we use for work, that's what we use.
and
We
that
don't
is
go
it.
beyond that.
And you don't want to try anything
No,
because
you don't.
I'm a man, for instance.
Mm.
Well,
Well, you can
yeah.
see.
Well, the reason I'm saying this
Hmm.
is because
Hmm.
if I told you that I've never played any game, internet game with anybody, you wouldn't believe me. I have never tried it.
Yeah, but you have a son, so you didn't play with him when
Have
he
you
was
ever?
a.
No. I mean, when they had like Nintendo and stuff like that,
Hmm.
that was different. I'm talking about
Man's game.
modern games on internet and all
Mm,
this.
mm-mm.
I have never played
Why?
once. I don't know. I just not find it interesting.
Hmm.
So until I start coming, and I never used to miss it anyway.
Hmm.
But now I'm beginning to think about it because, like we said, if we are here to encourage other people
We have to
to
do it
come out,
ourselves.
you should engage yourself.
Yeah, we have to
You
do it
get me?
ourselves. Yes.
So what happened in effect
Hmm.
is because you're not interested.
Hmm.
Now we're trying to set up. There are certain things that a lot of young people will take for
Hmm.
granted.
Hmm.
And all of a sudden, when we encounter these things, it becomes a big problem, and we
Yeah,
don't really know how
and
to move forward.
yes, and it kind of stressful because for me, if I'm on the computer and there's something and I want to get it done quicker, it's not work. I get frustrated and
Mhm,
it'll turn me off and everything because when you become like seasonal and all them thing,
mhm.
your patience is not there. You just want to get it done and leave it.
Yeah, and
Unless you're really love computer. I
the
just want to get it over and done with.
the truth is, the more
Hmm.
apathy, the
Hmm.
more less interested you
Hmm.
are with
Hmm.
especially modern technology, not
Hmm.
technology in itself,
Hmm.
um, in, modern apps and
Hmm. Oh
the
yes.
growth
Hmm.
of
Hmm.
social media and all
Hmm.
these things,
Hmm.
they leave you behind.
It's true.
The
It's
technology is
definitely
leaving you
true
behind.
because all my apps and my iPhone, it's not me put them on there.
Uh-huh. I don't have Twitter account. I don't have TikTok. I don't have
But he will be on it
Instagram.
because at the moment
Right?
we're
It's
doing our
because of
seasonal
this.
YouTube channel. So we
Yes.
will be on TikTok and we will be on
Yes.
Instagram. So
And
watch this
the
space.
only reason is because we took this attitude to
Yeah.
come out
Yeah.
and encourage, and then we thought, we must do it
Yeah,
ourselves.
it take us at the
But
time for us to say, let's go
otherwise,
and do this seasonal couple. It take us. We have to,
yeah,
you know what I mean? So let's give it a go and see where it goes.
yeah. Otherwise, I wasn't interested.
Yeah, no, it wasn't, but I was interested so much. I said, "Come on, honey, let's give it a go." You know,
Yeah,
we'll
you
see it.
watch it.
We'll
You
watch
all
it.
the time.
Yeah, watch it. See other, you know, couples on it and everything, and they just beat them because we're being ourselves, and it's okay. And what you think about it now?
I'm not saying it's not okay. What I'm saying is,
You couldn't be bothered.
because of your age, these things they seem to be. You don't.
So when you say
there is
because
no
you're a
enco- you don't-
seasonal person, you think
yeah,
you're
you
not
don't
supposed to be
have.
doing it?
You don't have until now you're not supposed to. No, you are supposed to be doing it. That is
Mhm.
what the reason why we exist.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is because of our age, that bracket, once you get to a point where
Mhm.
technology annoys you,
Mhm.
and that is the problem.
Yeah, it's true.
You get me? You need to keep abreast with it.
Mhm.
It is important.
Yeah.
Because the more, once you get used to it,
Mhm.
then you see the advantages. of it.
Yes.
There
yes,
are
true.
advantages
Of course.
to know how to use TikTok, all these platforms,
Yeah, all these platforms.
Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
There are advantages to them.
Of course, they are.
You
That's
get
why we need to learn them, know how to use them.
Sure. So when in our own case, for instance, when we dabbled into it,
Mhm.
and then you begin to see, I mean, we tried to look. Don't forget there is competition between Apple, Microsoft, and all these things.
Everything.
We didn't know how much
Mhm.
is gone to that. If you don't use the proper cables, you can't download your stuff.
No, and you get frustrated as well.
Mhm.
You do get frustrated. Look at what happened today when you went out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we went out. How much? It's 20 miles, 1 mile,
And
40 miles, 42 miles, plus another 42.
yeah,
Almost 90 miles we done today.
yeah,
Just
to change a
get the right
cable.
cable.
Yes, can you believe that? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think we
And
just couldn't explain ourselves properly to the Apple store.
And that is one thing. Yeah, we couldn't explain ourselves. And plus, yeah, it's true. It's true.
We could not explain ourselves properly what we really need.
Yes, and plus, it's not just today. The problem was then we're trying to see if we can go around it, make it work somehow, and it was impossible to make work.
Yeah, because we was trying. Yeah, we were trying our best to say, okay, let's try this, and we realized it wasn't working, so we have to go to the professionals.
And when you look at it, the young people, it wouldn't have been a problem for them to recognize the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were finding it really, really difficult. And it was something easy.
Yeah, it was something very easy. So, yeah, the advantages, at least we learned from it today. And it exposes your war. I mean, even at the end of it, there were other ways to solve our problems. I mean, many other ways open to us now that we are not there. We wouldn't have thought about it. So it's good to be engaged with technology, especially the internet technology, because if you don't, it will leave you.
Of course, it will leave you behind, because nowadays, like if you even send a message or anything, the first thing they ask you, have you got an email address, or you this or you that? You know what I mean? And some people can't even bother to even like read an email, because sometimes, you know, if it was a word, I wouldn't even look at it.
Well, it's crazy. But if you, yeah, it's just using it, and it's not just.
Why do you think that with seasonal couple can't be bothered? What do you think? You think is moving with the change? Is it too fast for us? What do you think?
I think the older you go, we grow, the less interested you. I mean, I can remember changing a recorder, the video recorder for my dad. He just couldn't be bothered. You get me? And I know it happened to me. It got to a point where I don't even bother to watch the. Lucky nobody watches videos anymore. You get me? Everything is on YouTube. But there was a time it's annoying to try to, fiddle around about.
Yeah, it's too much. You get frustrated. Yes.
You get me? Yeah. So, and you've carried it on to computer now. So if you take me away from the platforms that I use for work,
you'll be stuck.
It's not only that I'm stuck. I'm not interested. I'm
To
not
learn
interested.
another platform to do your work. Okay.
That's it. But the more you deal with it, the more you are interested, the more
Mm-hmm.
you see there are ways to ease your life.
Mm-hmm. It's
You get
true.
me? There
Yeah,
are
it is.
ways
Yeah.
out there
Mm-hmm.
to make your life better, to
Yeah.
make things work
Yeah.
better for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The more interested you are.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah, but it's hard though because
yeah,
since now couple we just stuck in our ways. We just can't stand changes and
yeah.
bother to apply our brain more. We just can't be bothered. It's like we're winding down
That's the thing. That's the attitude we want
to
to
come out
to
of.
yes, we want everybody because when we started, like I said, it's to encourage you to come out of your comfort
Yeah.
seat or zone
Mm-hmm.
to try other things. I mean, life you live, you only live life once.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? And some of the obstacles for people like us, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
is that technology
Mm-hmm.
pulling you backwards because you
Mm-hmm.
are not abreast with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've been slagging for a long
Mm-hmm.
time,
Mm-hmm.
and when you come to catch up,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot to catch up.
Oh yeah, it's a lot to learn.
You see what? So
Mm-hmm.
and it puts you off again.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
it do put you off.
but
Yes.
there is
Mm-hmm.
an advantage, a very big advantage
Mm-hmm.
to know the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
To
Yeah,
know
and yeah,
honestly.
and I think all of us as a couple we need to learn it. We need to know what's happening in the changes of our technology. We need to learn them because
Hmm.
if we don't,
Things
we
will
can
leave you
leave
behind.
behind,
Yeah, things will leave you
and it's
behind.
happening.
Yeah, it is happening.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because nowadays, if you want something online nowadays, it's online. You have to get it, and if you can't do it, then you get frustrated and stuck. It's
Hmm.
good if you have a good neighbor. Now they can call them. Can you
But
order
you
this for
can't
me?
keep calling your neighbor all
It's
the time.
true.
But these things are easy. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Once you are interested, they are easy to learn
Mm-hmm.
and they're
Yeah.
easy to get
Yeah.
by with.
Yeah.
You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So you are being frustrated for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You get me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was a good experience
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. It was a good
At least
experience.
it was a good drive too.
Yeah, it was a
At
good
least,
drive. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
and
it.
I enjoy a long drive as
But
well. So
Milton Keynes shopping center is not bad at all.
no,
It's a nice place to go
it's a nice place to go.
if
Yeah,
you live around
it's
here.
very clean. It's very nice. Yeah.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So yeah. Anything else you want to add to that, my lovely?
No, just to say how the obstacles we go through.
Just to
Just because we are not interested in
yeah,
modern technology, it
yeah,
is crazy not to be.
yeah.
Unless you are senile, you should be abreast. Oh, it's true.
It's true. And to
You should be
prevent that, you need
abreast
to go
with
on these things
with what
to
is going
kind
on.
of open the brain up a little
Yeah,
bit.
sure, sure.
Mm,
So
thank
thank you
you.
guys. And remember to subscribe to us. We will come up
Subscribe,
with
subscribe.
more.
Yes, and any topic you want us to discuss, let us know, or any question you want to ask us, please subscribe and ask question, and we'll try our best to answer all your questions.
Okay,
Have a good
guys.
evening now.
I'm
Mwah.
gonna switch off. Okay.